So yesterday, last live stream, what happened here is that we placed some limits, and unfortunately, we got kicked out. And as usual, the price would go straight to break even. Price would go straight, sorry, to take profit, not to break even. Straight to take profit. But yeah, it happens. So if we go over the market, what happened? So if we start with gold, if we take a look at gold, higher time frames, if we go to the 4 hour time frame, what we would see the price still ranging, still very bearish. It jumped from the last level one time, two time, and a third time. I'm not sure that this level would be able to hold a bit more than this. We might be able to break out of this level finally and to break below this low, which is 3,900, more or less. More or less. So, yeah, this is about gold. If we go take a look at Nasdaq before market open, so we still have around 1 hour for market open. So yeah, we still have enough time. So what do we have here? So if we check Nasdaq, we highlighted this level and oh, okay. So what happened is that we highlighted this level and we've mentioned this high, and what happened after it is that price hit this high one, two times, and is heading now towards this entry. So what I would do now is that there is a lot of liquidity there that most probably price will be able to take out. So I will definitely be able to place this trade here. This might be something, and we would target the previous high. So this is a very nice swing trade actually. We are into something, but this definitely won't be playing out in this session, but this is a great swing trade. Like this trade could be refined based on your strategy. I mean, don't take it exactly like I did, and don't take it actually. Don't take it, please. So this is it. Targeting the high. You could do something here is that you could go to break even once you hit this highs. Yeah, it makes sense. So it would work out something like that. So if we duplicate, well, I can duplicate clone. Okay, so if I clone this thing here, we placed it here. The first take take profit would be this level, so it secures some money. Place stop loss at break even, and and let a runner towards the last high. This sounds interesting, and this is a trade that we might take. Not we might take. This is a trade. So let's remove this joke here. Didn't work out, even though it had the potential to do so. So yeah, we are not very far from entry actually. Let me fix this with the exact prices, and it should be like this as well. That's it. This is it, guys. And if this entry doesn't play out and we keep on going down, the second entry would come in from this level. We might able to refine it maybe. So we would be able to place something like that. So this looks a bit funny, but this might play out. This might play out. The price action on Nasdaq is amazing, actually. So, oh, okay. This is the main area here. So, what I would advise if you're willing to do or to take these trades, what I would advise to do is to risk smaller here and to risk regular here. That's it, yeah. So this is for Nasdaq. I will keep it a bit without changing. Maybe someone wants to see something. Okay. All right. All right.
عارف دخل الله I can't wait for it to be over يعني شو زي الخلق.
So yeah. So let's check your assertive bit. So price action on Nasdaq is way better than the one on US 30. That's for sure. The liquidity got taken here, but this big liquidity out there is still waiting for like a huge drop or wick or something. So yeah. So yeah, I think we should focus on Nasdaq for this session. It's near our entry. We can watch it out. Maybe we would hit entry once market open. We'll have to wait and see. What do we have today? So today, nothing pretty much. Today, nothing. Tomorrow, nothing. So yeah, let's stick to Nasdaq for this session. It got the best price action on the 4-hour time frames. Look at this. Looks great, to be honest. And we have the first batch of entries set already. And if you have any question, guys, let me know. And for the new watchers here, or for the people that are watching us for the first time, I usually give out tips for prop firms. So how you should be treating your prop firm challenge and funded account related to mindset, strategy, and risk management. So um, if you're struggling with any of these, the comment section is open, guys. So the comment section is, I'm not sure if it's open everywhere. I will have to 1 second. Let me check. Let me check for you guys. Heading on the X, because most of you, I think, are watching me on X, or no, not sure. So if we go on X and we see, I will do a test. Hi. Okay, so I think on X you are not able to see my comment. One second. One second here. So on X, are you able to post? Yeah, yeah, you're able. You're able. So yeah, let me check on the other channels as well. But most probably you can. Most probably you can. So you have any if you have any question related to how to treat your prop firm account from challenge to fund it to anything related to mindset, strategy, risk, I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Let me check on YouTube. So I checked on X. You are able to comment, guys. You are able to comment for YouTube. What do we have for YouTube? So yeah, you're able as well to comment on YouTube. I'm not sure why you're not doing it, guys. So as I mentioned, this is our sets of our limits actually, and we might hit them in the New York Open, or maybe a bit more. But for this session, I'm sticking to these trades. I'm not sure if we can, if there is something nice that we could catch on the smaller time frames, but pretty much nothing. Pretty much nothing, and we're actually heading towards our entry. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see when we will hit our entry. So by the way, if you're taking the instant, sorry, not the instant, the two-step pro, the account is no consistency rule. So this could be the trade that makes you pass the account. I'm not sure why traders doesn't treat their challenge as so. Like I've explained the idea of taking higher risks on the eval on a previous live stream, and for the people that weren't watching, my idea here is that this is a 1 to 4.5 actually, uh, risk to reward ratio. So if you risk 2% on this trade, example, I'm not telling you to do so, but on this trade, on another trade or whatsoever, you'd be able to pass the eval like in a day or so. And you should treat the evals this way. I'm not saying that you should trade the funded accounts this way. It doesn't make sense, but the best people that I've seen pass their challenges over not over risk, but take higher risks than the usual people. So the people that actually take smaller risks on their eval would take a lot of time, will have their account open for more time, definitely, but they would still struggle to pass compared to the people that take higher risks. This is how I would approach the challenge in 2026. But unfunded, I would take smaller risks and try to take smaller. What happened here? Let's go back to Nasdaqistan. So yeah, as I was saying, unfunded, I would take more more payouts and smaller ones. This way you can stay consistent and actually make more from each program that you have. So how much we're away from entry? Not that much. 0.7, I would say. 0.7. If we take a look on higher time frames. All right. All right. Hopefully we are able to hit the entry. Okay, guys. We might do a giveaway today. What do you think? If you want a giveaway, spam W's in the chat. So just www. I want to see that you guys actually want a giveaway and not are just watching it to pass time. No? To pass time. It looks like you're passing time, and that's fine. But if you want a giveaway, you should write W in the chat, in the live chat. Let's check what do we have next week. Monday, nothing. CAD news, nothing on Tuesday. Also nothing. Yeah, pretty much nothing all next week. Next week is all clean. Next week is super clean. Let's close this. Go to Polymarket. If we go to Polymarket. So for the people as well that are new here, I usually like to. Oh, let's check our WTI position. Just remembered. Oh no, that's not it. I just remembered about it. It was which? Uh huh. Yeah, that's it. This is it. Look how cool this entry is. Look, look. Okay, so let me explain a bit about this trade. So this trade was we talked about this trade last Monday on my live stream on Monday. So what happened is that before few days, I think from Friday or Saturday before Monday, or it was maybe 20 26th July, which is no, not 26. 2 July. No, it was definitely something. So the let me recap. So what happened with this trade is that on my live stream on Monday, we were talking about how the war might break out again and how it affected the move. So if we can see here, the this was pre-war, this was the range pre-war, this is the range after war, during the war, I mean, and this is the range post-war. So post-war, it cooled down, and it would be in a window like of last week, I think. Um US and Iran tension and escalated war again. So we were checking about on Pony Market, actually it was the Strait of Hormuz. So if we can go to, let's go to Iran, and we were checking that there is a 3% chance of the Strait of Hormuz opening again. All right. So the idea or the strategy behind the trade, all right, why it wasn't it's not able to load. So the idea behind this trade is that until 31 August there is or until 1 August, s- until 1 August actually, there is a 3% chance of Strait of Hormuz of opening, which means that prices of oil will go up again. So this trade was purely taken on fundamental analysis, and it's playing out great. It's playing out great, and we may increase the target for now, and we may also like play stop loss at break even. But for now, I will keep it, and I would remove the take profit target. It will depend on what account you took this trade, but but if it's a challenge and you're near to pass it, I think you can hold it for a bit more. And if you already made money and on a funded challenge, yeah, you can take out your profits. And if it's a personal account, I would leave it. I would leave it to go, because there is no news of any agreement anytime soon. And last time it took few weeks, and it just started out. It's still fresh, and if we can see the data on poly market, I'm not sure why it's not opening. So let's try geopolitics. Geopolitics. Why it's not working for me? That's weird. That's weird. Oh, okay. So we have all geopolitics. We have something about, should be about Iran here. Not sure why they are not letting me. Okay. So Iran leader end of 2026. Not withdrawal from nothing. No longer Strait of Hormuz traffic. Okay, so that's it. This is it. So it was 3% at the time when we took this trade. Now it's 1%. So this is the indicator that told us that oil prices would go up, and that's why we took the swing trade. This is why we took the swing trade, and it's working perfect. It's working out perfect. And imagine that this whole trade, and potentially we are able to trail as well the take profit target. As I mentioned, you're able to remove the take profit target and go to break even at the moment. So I would do so at the moment. But imagine this whole trade idea was taken off this. That's it. That's why I open Poly Market or Kalshi. This is why prediction market is actually becoming something big, because you're able to actually predict I wouldn't say 100%, but I would say in a very accurate way the future by just looking out on this trade, or, or let's call them trade instruments or whatever you want to call them. Not sure what they are called, but this trade instrument, the Strait of Hormuz traffic will return to normal by 31 July. There is 1% of chance of it happening. This is the strongest indicator that would say that is screaming actually oil is going up. Buy oil. Not sure what would scream buy oil more than this. But yeah, it's playing out actually great. And I always mention, or I always tell people to include this kind of analysis into your trading, and especially if you're doing mainly swing trades on intraday and scalps. It may not affect your trading as much, but if you're swing trading and the technical analysis behind your trade is actually working out as a long, and there is a confirmation about anything here related to any news or whatsoever, or related to any war that could affect the market, especially in our times in 2026, this is worth taking a look at, to be honest. So yeah, great trade overall. Great trade, and I wish that somebody, or I wish that someone took it. So let's keep an eye on this. I will update you about this position on Monday, but if you're in it, I would advise to go break even and to trail a bit your take profit, because it's not looking like it's gonna end anytime soon, and there is more potential to go up. So from here, I would say keep everything. I will just place it like this. Or wait, how I made it? So I just will do like this. I will just, so you can see the chart clearly, and going up again. Here we go. Sorry for the messy charts, but I'm a bit messy. Okay, no, let's remove this. All right. All right. So yeah, that's it for now. And the VTI scenario is playing out perfectly. So let's go back to our Nasdaq. The Nasdaq setup looks like it went up a little bit on the smaller time frame. Yeah. We'll have to wait for it to activate again. Not to activate again, to activate actually, sorry. So let's wait for our entry to play out. So in the meantime, I want to go over something since we have a bit of time until market opens, and it's about our new plan, the instant the instant prime. The instant prime, and I'm not sure why today I have problem with the websites. First Polymarket and now this. Are you able to guys to hear me and see me clearly? Let's give it some time to open. Ah, okay, it loaded. So if you go to the instant section and you go to the Prime way, you would be able to see our newest instant account. And if we want to talk a bit about this instant account, your withdrawal threshold is 6%, the daily drawdown is 2%, total drawdown is 5, and it's the most important part of it. It's a static account with no consistency rules. So this is mind blowing for me that we started out prop firms with a very hard to step challenge that you had to pass two phases, 10%, 5%, and then hit on your funded account back in the day. I'm sure most of you guys weren't trading at this time, but I would say I won't name the prop firm that used to do it, but it used to be that you will have to hit a 10% target on your funded account in order for you to be able to request the money. So it wasn't like this before because you would have to actually hit a 10% target. Like let's say you're funded and you made 1%, this is nothing. You'll still have to make 10%, nine more in order for you to be able to hit. Now you have accounts for a fraction of the price. So before the 100K, you'll have to make $10,000 in order for you to actually win. It was $600. Now you're paying $600 or 650 for a 50K account with static drawdowns, so same rules. The only difference is that you will have to hit 6% and not 10%. And it's the 6% should be hit in 5 trading days or more. So there is a minimum of 5 trading days, a 6% target, and that's all. And it's a static account. You can make money from day 5, technically. So if you got one very good trade and you're up now 3%, 4%, whatever, we'll just have to hit 3 or 4 more trading days and you're good to go. You can request your payout. And it's an 80% split before it was 50. Just so you know. Crazy how big prop firms got from this challenge that I'm talking about. It used to be sold in 2020 to 2021 maximum. 2021 is when prop firms started to improve, have better rules, easier, more people were making money. But yeah, before it was something else. Everything was way more difficult for the trader. Now traders have access to models as easy as this one. And by the way, um, we currently have 50% off on this challenge, on this new program, and it's ending tomorrow, I think. I'm not sure, but 90% it's ending tomorrow and it's 50%. So the price of the 50K instant prime way at the moment isn't 658, it's more towards, let me calculate it quick. So it's 549. This is the current price of the prime way. It's 549. So if you're looking to test it out for $119, you can get the 5K one. Same rules, same everything. The only difference is the account size, and definitely like you can get paid out more on the 50K than the 5K, 10x more. But if you're looking to start out to test out this new program, yeah, 5K, 10K account would be a good fit for you, and they're pretty cheap. They're pretty cheap compared to the rules. A 5% static drawdown on an instant account that costs $119, that's a steal. That is a steal. Boom, boom, boom. All right. All right. So there is still 20 minutes, 23 minutes until New York market open. And I still didn't hear any voice from you guys. Not a single hi. Not a single hi. Oh, it's not looking like we're gonna hit entry. It's not looking good at the moment. So the plan is to wait for market open. Once market open will occur, we'll see what will happen and we will keep our positions. But I don't think I would be live streaming the whole process. So I'm just waiting for market open to see if we will hit our entry. Once we do, I will end the stream. But I will keep holding these positions because, as I mentioned, this is a swing trade. So it's expected to take some time. Okay, so we have 5 minutes. Let's go down. Have 5 minutes until market open, and it's not looking like we're going to go down and hit our entry in this live stream. But I will keep them. I will definitely keep them. I will definitely keep them. Hey Khalil. Khalil Oval. Oval. So 1 minute left. 1 minute left. Okay, so market opened upwards. Market opened upwards, but yeah, not looking like entry is gonna be hit for now. But I would keep the orders open. I will keep the orders open for now. Okay, so let's jump back to the 4 hour time frame so you would see the setup. So the first entry would be here. If this trade would play out, great for us. If it won't play out, you will have our second entry here. If it plays out, great for us. If it doesn't plays out, we will see. We will see. So yeah, I think that's it for this live stream. I will see you guys next Monday. I will wish you from now a great weekend. Don't forget to check out the instant Prime Way. 5% static drawdown on an instant account with no consistency rules and amazing pricing. $119 starting at 50% discount at the moment. So you can get it for $2 and not 119. So definitely a steal. And I will see you guys next Monday. Check out the instant Prime Way and have a great weekend. Bye, guys.